Hey, what's up, everyone? My name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium. I react to video game music for the first time as a musician myself, and today is a little bit of a special video and the debut, to my surprise, of Wolfenstein. This is Wolfenstein 2, the new Colossus from the channel Mick Gordon. And the song is Horton, Here's a Revolution. And this is requested by none other than Mr. Casey Edwards. And just a long story short, I just kind of finished interviewing him, and as I was editing the video, I recall him mentioning that he really liked this song and that I should check it out, and well, here I am. That's pretty much it. So we can talk about that later. But I don't even know what Wolfenstein is. I just know it's kind of like this old classic series, and it wasn't until recently that I knew that Mick Gordon was even a part of it. So I'm excited for this for many reasons. Let's get into it. This is Horton, Here's a Revolution. Wolfenstein 2, the new Colossus. Go. I've yet to hear this side of Mick Gordon, so... Is that a distorted organ? I have a little bit of context on this, not much, but I'm hearing it come to fruition right now. Oh, there are the drums. What the heck? I gotta look something up. Dude, the constant movement. What the hell? It feels like I went through like 4 different movie soundtracks. It's really loud. Okay, we're in just ambient mode now? Nope, no we're not. Ooh. Is that Bell of the Cow? Alright. This is too unique. This is a little too unique. Oh, the guitar on the right channel is so sick. I like how he saved that lick until the very end. I just had a brain wave just in the last 10 seconds right there. This might sound kind of silly, but I think some people might understand where I'm going with this. Now that I've heard that, I feel like Mick Gordon is kind of a modern, more intense version of Grant Kirkhope. I don't know if that makes any sense. Let me explain to you a little bit if you're unfamiliar. Grant Kirkhope is the legendary composer of Nintendo, of Banjo-Kazooie, and I think some of the Donkey Kong games. Basically known for creating a lot of sound effects. I've compared his music to having kind of like a painter, just kind of really drawing the song. There's a lot of, wind up noises, like whatever's happening. Like for example, the Christmas song he made for Banjo-Kazooie. No, sorry. It was the Jack in the Box song with the wind up Jack in the Box boss. You hear the cranking of all of that. So you can kind of see where I'm going with this because Mick Gordon got the whole chainsaw thing. Let me put this in a much simpler way. Mick Gordon will really just serve the song as much as it takes. You know what I mean? I just saw an interview with him saying how he got all of what was it, Iron Galaxy and Microsoft to chant along for a Killer Instinct song. He is dedicated to the craft. Let's just put it that way. But now that I'm hearing all these knickknacks and sound effects everywhere, outside of what I kind of know him as, which is Doom. I think most of the stuff I've heard from him has been Doom and some Killer Instinct. Hearing this side of him, I mean, I don't know if he's inspired by Grant Kirkhope, but I feel like there's something there. And what I've noticed is that both of these composers, are highly respected for probably that same reason, and that's immersion. That's the whole putting it all together, right? For example, there's many songs on here that while they sound good just by themselves, you need to play the game to understand. Obviously, that's what they're for. But then there's songs like this where you can just enjoy it regardless. I enjoyed that, and I have no idea what the hell's happening. It's called Horton, Here's a Revolution. What? I have no clue. And the reason this song came about is because, well, you'll hear in the interview later, but me and Casey were talking about how him and Mick Gordon worked together on Killer Instinct, and he was mentioning that some of his best stuff gets kind of overlooked because of Doom's popularity and stuff like that, whatever. And I guess I kind of fell into that category too. I didn't know what else he's really been on. I don't really know much of Mick Gordon besides Doom and Killer Instinct. And just for another extra layer, I looked at my huge request list and there was nothing for Wolfenstein at all. So it really was, in a way, kind of overlooked. But whether you're a musician or not, you can see just how much, how swaggy that was, I think the way he composes stuff is so brilliant because what's the word I'm even looking for? It's just so meticulous in such a good way, in the most positive way. The drums are unbelievably crisp and clear. Every instrument can be heard almost 100%. The panning, the effects, the whatever, it's a whole mad scientist approach to, not only is he composing and performing, but he's also doing the mixing and mastering as well. So it's kind of a Swiss Army knife? Yeah, that's cool. It's really cool also that after, let's just say 3 years of listening to this composer, I can hear another side of him, what else can they bring to the table? That's really cool for me because it just kind of shows how vast their prowess can be. I need to know what's happening here. And one of the reasons I got curious to even play this is because I forgot the exact quote, but Casey said something about this song is reminiscent. There was a lot of adjectives being used. Something about like sounded like an LSD trip. Dixieland, like clarinet and blues and rockabilly, that kind of thing. Absolutely. Now that I hear it, absolutely. But what I'm curious about is in game, because the groove never really sat for too long. It just kind of took you in and out of it. But I could definitely hear what Casey was referring to, where he mentioned that you can hear Mick Gordon's like stamp on it, and yeah, you can. There's just that percussive quality. I can't explain it. I don't know. That was great. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Wow, I think that's really cool that we've kind of come full circle in a way, where my biggest video ever of Bury the Light, and then I get to speak to Casey, and then Casey's now requesting songs for me here. What is life? It's cool. But wait for that interview that's coming up pretty soon. I'm still editing it, but in the meantime, this is really fun, and I need to hear more. Tell me more about Wolfenstein. I've heard that name for years and years, but that being the debut. Oh, last question: is this a cover? Is this like a redone song, or is it a completely new thing for Wolfenstein 2? I have no idea. So, anyways, thank you, Casey. Very much appreciated. Thank you to all the patrons you see on screen. I couldn't be here without them. Thanks to you for watching. My name is Jesse. I will see you in the Casey Edwards interview soon and the next video. Peace.